Hello, I'm Kiki and welcome back to my little corner on the internet. Is it like a week before October actually starts? Yes. Am I just incredibly excited for October to happen and to figure out what I'm reading? Also yes. So I thought we would get into that today. With having figured out what is actually on my physical TBR, I also have made myself a little numbered list with all of the books on my physical TBR. So it is going to be just a little easier to figure out what I need to be reading. And as a little extra maybe challenge, I have put the numbers 1 to 299 into a like wheel, like number picker wheel thing, and I thought as a way to like make choosing the books for this month a bit more fun is I am going to spin this wheel maybe 5-ish times to get 5 just completely random books from my TBR, and then also have like 5 books or so that I can pick myself, so that, because I am a mood reader and I do want to get that number down, but I also have a few books that I really want to read in October, and if I can't read them because I've picked all of the books with this wheel, I'm not gonna be happy. But I thought the first 5 books would be from this number picker wheel, and then we'll see, maybe this will actually pick one of the books that I really want to read. But let's get started. So spin. Oh, that makes a funny noise. We got number 237. I'll blend the video in here. So 237 is way down on that list. 237 is Rivers of London. Oh my god, that is so exciting! I've actually been thinking about picking this up for a while. Okay, I love that. I'm gonna like make this bold in my list so I know that this was picked. Ooh, that is exciting! Okay, I'll also remove the choice. Or should I remove it once I've actually read it? I'll remove it now. Remove choice. Because I did a really good job at, so far, at actually reading the books that I had put on my TBR for this month, which I will be talking about in my wrap-up video as well, but I'm so proud of myself. Okay, 184. Let's see, 184 is Page of Tricks. Okay, so the thing is, this is like the 5th book or something in a series. So what I'm gonna do is, because I cannot actually choose that book because I need to read the ones before, I am going to put the first one on my TBR for the next month, because I need to reread that one before I can read the rest of the series. I remember enjoying the first book, but I don't remember specifics, and it is a 9-book series so far, so I'm gonna put that on there instead. And I had a feeling that this would happen, but I'm not mad about this pick either. So I'm not gonna remove this choice. So done. Spinning for the 3rd time. Oh, this is actually gonna be fun, I think. Like, I might actually do this for the next couple of months. 179. What Lurks Between the Fates. Ooh. That is also a book that I can't read until I have reread the first 2 books. The thing is, I haven't read the 3rd book because the 4th one had a delay in publishing, and I don't want to read that until like I know more about when it actually comes out, so I'm gonna skip this turn. Oh, this is a great start, damn it. But I'm gonna skip this one so I can read it when I actually like want to and like know, because it's I think a 5 or 6 book series, and I don't want to have to constantly reread the first books. Did it just give me the same thing? 176. Oh no, that's Troy. Okay, that we can do. That we can do. But yeah, I don't want to have to constantly reread the first books to read the next one, because I'm a forgetful little thing. So yeah, okay, but I'm gonna... Okay. Put that in bold. So that's book number 3. Remove choice, because I am actually gonna read that. Choice number 4 is going to be, oh my goodness, I'm excited, 189. What is happening? That's Issa. I haven't read the first book yet, and they're big books. But you know what? Let's go for it. Let's look if I can find the first book, which would be Moroda. So I'm gonna make that bold instead. Bold. And that would be book 4. I had a feeling that this would happen, that I would just pick books that are just last in a series and I have to read the first one, or like have to reread the first one and whatnot. And yeah, that's sad. 164. Okay, why are we getting so many picks within the like 150? 164 is Atalanta. Oh, you know, when you just have this reaction of, I am not in the mood for that. Oh no. Oh no, what do I do? Like 163 is Babel or Babel, however you want to pronounce it, and I would be so in the mood for that. But not Atalanta. Oh no. Should I spin again? You know what, I'm not gonna call it cheating, because these are my rules. I'm too much of a mood reader. If I end up picking it up despite saying that I don't want to, perfect, but I just, no. I was just saying how we were in such high territory and now it's book 7 on the list. Okay, let's check. Book 7 is, of course, a book that I have to read the first, like... Okay, so it's Ascendance of a Bookworm Part 2 Volume 3, but I haven't read Part 2 Volume 1 yet, so that's gonna be on the list. Okay. I'm just gonna... Yeah. Okay. None of the books that I really want to read next month were on that list, so... yeah, I'm just gonna do with that what I will, but I just removed the choice. I didn't want to remove the choice. Damn it. That's okay, I'll just switch it around. But yeah, okay, that was actually fun. The disappointment though when I got Atalanta, which, don't get me wrong, I really, really want to read it. I'm just not in the mood for it. Because like, right now, I'm more in the mood. I'm also gonna pick up Ithaca, like, as one of the last books in, like, this month. And I just, if I then have to, like, read another, like, Greek mythology book like that quickly again, I'm gonna start not liking them, because that's actually what happened, I think, last year or 2 years ago. I was reading a lot of Greek mythology books, like, one after another, and then I was just, like, not liking the later ones, because there's only so much material you have that you can, sorry, I got really confused what cup that was, that you can, like, reimagine or, like, write about. And then it turned out that it just ended up being a lot of the same, like, main characters, and then I was like, oof, I need a break. So yeah, but I'm so excited. Okay, I am, if you watched my September TBR video, it's September, yes. You saw that I wanted to wait on these beautiful, beautiful books until we're a bit more into autumn, fall. I will use those interchangeably, because my brain just does whatever it wants when it comes to British and American English, so my bad. But it's the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder trilogy, and I could not stop thinking about these since I picked them up in this in the last video, like in the last TBR video, and I just desperately need to read them. Like, I cannot believe that I have not read these yet. So that's just like 3 books that I am putting on that TBR. I'm just, I don't have space up here because I put all of my little knickknacks on here, so I'm gonna put them here for now. And then, because I am actually reading Warstorm right now, I am putting Broken Throne on my October TBR as well, because then I will have officially finished the Red Queen series, and I am so excited for it. These are bricks though, like, I am sure that I could hurt somebody with these, but yes. What else? Though that would be 9 books already, and some of these are a bit longer. But okay, I'm gonna maybe tentatively put this on there as well. Wait, I need to turn it around. So this is Angelica Frankenstein Makes Her Match by Sally Thorne, and I just think it sounds so fun. And Frankenstein is the only classic I have actually read, apart from The Great Gatsby. But from the ones that I own, it's the only one I have actually read, because for some reason, I could have sworn that I read A Christmas Carol, but it wasn't on my Goodreads or anything, and I'm like, I've been using Goodreads since before I bought the classic, so it's like, what happened? But, so, I just think this is gonna be sort of cute, and, you know, I did really enjoy The Hating Game, so I am excited to see what I will think of this, and I think that's gonna be all I will be putting on my October TBR for now. I'd rather have a smaller TBR and then be able to finish it and maybe read more than what I put on there, than realizing that I don't, like, that I put too many books on there and I can't finish them, or I'm not in the mood for any of them, or whatnot. But yeah, I'm gonna quickly grab all of the books that I put on there and get them from my TBR shelf. And then I will show you. I'm excited. Okay, so let's quickly get into the books that I have chosen for October. I've got the Good Girls Guide to Murder Trilogy. If you don't know what this is about, mind you, I have forgotten roughly what it is about, but there was this girl that was murdered in the town that this is set in, and like everybody knows who did it. But then, you know what, I'm just gonna read it. But having grown up in the small town that was consumed by the murder, Pippa Fitz-Moby isn't so sure. When she chooses the case as the topic for her final year project, she starts to uncover secrets that someone in town desperately wants to stay hidden, and if the real killer is still out there, how far will they go to keep Pip from the truth? So basically, it's like a YA murder mystery, and I've just heard so many good things about it. I cannot wait to read it. I think I accidentally put them in the wrong order. Yeah. So those three, very excited for those. Then I've got Moroda by L.L. McNeil. She also goes by L.L. McRae, I think now. And this is actually signed because I met the author at a Comic-Con where I bought the books. And basically, okay, this is, it has dragons, apparently, sky pirates, vigilantes, oh my god, compulsion, I think a not so nice ruler, and I think I'll talk more about this once I've actually read it and know what it is, because I bought this like 2-ish years ago or so. I don't remember that much, to be honest, what we talked about. But it has dragons. So I was like, I'll take a good dragon book. Then something I'm actually really excited for is part 2, volume 1 of Ascendance of a Bookworm, which has gotten an anime, and it is the absolute cutest thing I have ever seen in my entire life. I actually watched the anime, saw that it was based on a light novel, and bought the light novels. My goodness, I have actually started this. But, yeah, basically, we have our main character, Mine, and this is Lutz, and they're like best friends, and it's just, it's very cute. It's like, imagine being like a bookworm, which probably isn't that difficult, but you die and you are isekai'd into a world where you don't really have access to books unless you are like noble and rich, really rich. But you're a bookworm, so you start to figure out how you can make your own books. And that is basically Mine's story, and it is so cute, and I cannot believe that I haven't continued reading these. And I hope I remember everything well enough to be able to just jump right back into it. If not, I will have to rewatch the first season, because I think the first season is like part 1. And yeah, I am very excited for this. Then we've got, ignore the sticker, I haven't taken it off yet, but we've got Troy by Stephen Fry, and I was confused as to why this was so cheap, because it's like immaculate. And then earlier I looked into it, and like there are pages that are quite literally like cut or something, but it's fine, I can still read it. So another Like, that's also why, like, Atalanta just wouldn't have worked that well, because Greek. So, well, not Greek, but mythology. There we go. Or like, well, yeah, no, mythology has to do with it. But this is actually, I think, a bit more historic, scientific, rather than a, rather than like a pure retelling of it. So, yeah. I don't know what to say about this. I also feel like everybody has at this point heard of this book, so onto the shelf it goes. Then we've got Rivers of London by Ben Aronovich. Please do not mind how this book looks. I got this probably 10 years ago as a birthday present. And I have just not read it. Yeah, it came out in 2011, so 8-ish years ago is probably right. So, I am gonna read the back because I haven't properly looked at this book since I got it, so I don't remember, but this is London as you've never seen it before. A city of wonders and terrors, a city of ancient secrets which is haunted by its past, a city where you are never far from magic, a city Peter Grant will help you discover. My name is Peter Grant, and I used to be a probationary constable in that mighty army for justice known to all right-thinking people as the Metropolitan Police Service, and to everyone else as the filth. My story really started when I tried to take a witness statement from a man who was already dead. Why have I not started this earlier? I lived in London for 3 years because I went to uni there, and it's just like, I love that city so much. Why have I not read this? Okay, this super exciting might be the first book I read next month. And then instead of Page of Tricks, I am going to reread Jack of Thorns by A.K. Faulkner. Again, signed, because I met the author at Comic-Con and it was incredible. Also got this absolutely beautiful bookmark with character art on it. And this is, how do I explain this short and nicely? Oh no, we talked about this. This was a specific set of like myth. Oh my god, no. I'm just gonna read. This is gonna probably happen a lot, me just reading the back of books, because I have bought so many at this point that I don't remember. But Can You Change Destiny? Lawrence Riley has seen the future and all his visions are coming true. Just as he can't control the addiction that dominates his life or the mind games of his stalker ex-boyfriend. He also struggles with his untamed supernatural gifts. Jack can help. His price is that Lawrence keeps him fed with regular offerings of the deed. But Lawrence has fallen for someone way out of his league, whose wild telekinesis keeps them even further apart, and his debt to Jack is piling up fast. When he foresees the spread of a narcotic nectar that will leave a trail of death across San Diego, Lawrence must find the courage to determine whether his visions are set in stone. The past has taught him that the future can't be changed, but if Jack's poison wins, there won't be any future. There's no time to lose. It's book one of Inheritance, and again, I forgot the set of myths it's based on, but the covers are really pretty. Well, they got new covers, I think a few years back, so really cute, really pretty. Also not that long of a book, to be honest, but very exciting. Can't wait to actually reread this. And then we've got Angelica Frankenstein Makes Her Match, which is, I feel like, very much what you would expect from that title, but She's built the perfect lover, but you can never judge a man by his cadaver. Already loving it. For generations, every Frankenstein has found the true love and a life of marital bliss. Clever and pretty, if a little odd, Angelica Frankenstein has run out of suitors and is beginning to fear she may be the exception to this family rule. I'm not going to read out everything because it's too long, but you get the gist of it. So she builds herself the perfect boyfriend, I'm guessing. And that's fair, honestly. So very excited for this one as well. And then the last book is Broken Throne, which is titled itself as a Red Queen collection and just has a lot of different things in it, like the 4 novellas, Ironheart, World Behind, Steel Scars, and Queen's Song. And then some fun little things in between. That is my TBR for October. Oh, look at it. It's so pretty. I'm gonna... Yay! So excited. And I hope you join me in the, journey, on the journey of reading these. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing and giving it a thumbs up. I will continue posting bookish content, so join me for the ride. See you in the next one.